All right. Welcome to another edition of Shabbat Lounge. This is Matt by himself. And I just wanted to come do a quick preview of kind of things to come in Sabbath Lounge. And I really want to thank you for tuning in, staying with us. And we thank you to our many loyal subscribers who've listened to our podcast and watch the YouTube, and we really appreciate you guys hanging in there with us. We always appreciate likes and comments and shares every chance you can get, and help us to grow our channel, not because we're trying to be somebody or do something, but we feel like the Father has put some words on our heart, and we just want to share them with others, and that's all this is about. And we aren't claiming to know absolutely everything or be the experts on all things, but we're just trying to figure it out like everyone else. What you see here, this is our website, and there's a lot of resources, different places that you can find us. If you just Google Sabbath Lounge, this will pull up. You will be directed to itsyahushua.com. Both of those are us. But just Google Sabbath Lounge. You'll find our webpage, and almost everything we post, we put a copy and embed here. And sometimes there'll be extra text and files and things that you can download. So we have quite a large body of work through the years, different posts and things that we've done. And I kind of wanted to remind you of some places that we've been and some channels and some things that we've done. This is the YouTube presence, and currently we have 52 subscribers, and we thank all 52 of you for that. And one more thing before I move off of this, we are starting to add a place in here so that you can put in your email address here. And so like if we click on this, and you scroll down, you can watch the video, you can find more information, you can follow the blog, and then you can sign up. And so we are trying to collect some email addresses. We're not going to sell these. We're not going to do anything weird with them, but we just want the ability to communicate with you in many ways as we possibly can. Just with the future, and the future is very unknown at the moment, and how all these platforms are going to change, and we want to be prepared for changes that could happen, and we just don't know what those are going to be. But just wanted to remind you about this. This is the YouTube channel, and we have quite a few things that we've been doing. One of the things that we did recently was Jake interviewed me back in January of 2020, and I explained about growing up fatherless and what that was like. So, and you can hear that interview as Jake and I discussed that. And another one that we're very proud of is we interviewed Michael Oman over in the UK, and he does a fantastic job. And we really, really appreciate the Olive Branch Fellowship and all the great teachings that he puts out, and his understanding. He has a great understanding of the ancient Hebrew wedding model. And so he is one of the go-to experts when it comes to the Hebrew wedding model and understanding that. And his latest series talks about how the prophecy can be viewed through that window, through that view. And so that's a great one. And then we also took on Ken Johnson. Ken Johnson kind of ripped into the Hebrew roots movement, and he had a podcast where he was pretty harsh, and we felt like we needed to say something to defend it, and so we did. In fact, that is the most popular video we've ever done. So what's coming next? And so, obviously, clearly, in a few days, the United States is going to have an election. We're all probably sick of hearing about it. And Jake and I are going to do some things. And we are encouraging everyone that listens to us to pray for our country, pray for for healing, pray for this election. We pray for peace, and please join us in that. We feel like that's probably the most important thing that can be done. So we do have one coming up very soon, and we are going to examine the Torah versus the U.S. Constitution. And we're going to take a look and see how they line up, how they compare. And so that is one Jake and I are about to work on. Another one that's brewing in the works is this idea of Torah apologetics. And so how do you tell someone what we do? And so, oftentimes when we talk to someone about Torah, we use a lot of Torah jargon. And if we're not careful, we can, not intending to, but we can kind of alienate somebody when maybe that's not always the best approach. And so we're working on some tools that maybe can help you talk to people, your friends, your relatives, that you want to try to push them a little bit towards Torah, and at least help them understand what you're doing and help them to wrap their mind around it a little bit. And so those two things are in the works, and so we will be working on those soon. Those will be released soon, and we just ask that you would take a minute to find us and to look us up and to comment. And once again, we always thank you for being with us, tuning in, and we look forward to hearing from you. And once again, thank you for listening to Shabbat Lounge.